guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sophia, and today I'm going to be talking about why I chose community college. So I got a lot of questions asking me where I go to school, and I answered some of my questions before about how I did go to a community college, and a lot of you guys messaged me asking me why I chose that and if it's been the better option for me and how that's been. So I'm going to be answering all of your questions regarding that. Let me backtrack a little bit. I am currently a junior in college. I'm transferring to a university, but I did do 2 years at home. I commuted from home and I earned my associates in biology. So originally I wasn't even planning on staying home at all. Senior year of high school, I was committed to a university. I was committed to going to Rutgers. If you guys don't know, I go to Rutgers University. I was committed to Rutgers. I had my roommate. I had all my housing, my dining. Everything was already set. The only thing I needed to do was just pay for the tuition and everything. So I was literally preparing myself to go to Rutgers. Community college was not even an option. It wasn't even a thought in my head. I didn't even think about that. I didn't look into it. I was just ready to leave. But my parents talked to me about the community college close to me, and they were just telling me like, you should think about it and stuff, and I was like, okay, like maybe I'll think about it. And because I was top 10% of my class in high school, I was qualified for a scholarship for that community college, so I could attend that community college for free. I didn't have to pay for tuition. My tuition was covered, so I would technically get my associates for free, technically. I had to pay like lab fees and stuff like that, but my tuition was paid for. Technically, I could get my associates for free. So that was a big factor into why I had to think about why I wanted to go into community college. But the main reason that I didn't want to go to community college is because I just wanted to leave. I wanted to experience the college experience. All my friends were leaving. Well, mind you, my best friend stayed home, so I had to also take that in account because my best friends were staying home too, so I knew I wasn't going to be lonely. The only thing was that I just knew I wouldn't get the college experience. All in all, I decided to stay home, go to community college, and just get my associates in bio and then transfer. I was gonna save myself a lot of money and all that stuff. That's what I decided. I stayed home. Throughout the 2 years that I've been here, it was nice because my community college was literally 5 minutes away from me. I could literally leave my house 10 minutes before my class started, just drive there, park, that's it. It was easy, it was convenient, and that was it. So those were also perks of why I stayed at my community college. So throughout my 2 years, there was times where I was just frustrated. I was kind of in a slump, like I felt like I wasn't doing anything, like it was boring. And there were actually times where I would apply to Rutgers again, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go this semester, I'm gonna go, I wanna leave, you know. Honestly, I feel like it was normal for me or someone like me to feel like I was just bored, because I get bored easily, so I was like, oh, I don't want to stay here anymore, I want to leave, blah, blah, blah. So I would apply to Rutgers again and then tell myself I'm leaving this semester, like I can't stay another semester here, whatever. Obviously, I ended up staying, like I never truly went, and I'm glad I didn't, because it would have been just stupid for me to go leave, just literally leave when I could get my associates cheaper than I would if I were to go to a university. You know, there were times where it was hard for me to stay home because I do like going out. I love going out a lot. I don't like staying home too much. That's what was very difficult for me, was because I stayed home. I was still in my parents' house. Those moments came in waves, you know, so I wasn't miserable my whole time here. Like, my best friends were here. I made the most out of being home. Obviously, it wasn't any university, you know, whatever, but I did try to make the time that I have at home at least a little more fun. And my best friends do go to Rutgers, so I would visit like every other weekend, or I'd go to Rowan, or I'd go to Temple. And that's what also was good with community colleges. I wasn't really bound to one college, and I know that's kind of weird, but like I had the opportunity to go to different colleges, like during the weekends. Like I would hang out with my friends at Rowan, I would hang out with my friends at Rutgers, I would hang out with my sister at Temple. I didn't have to do any work for those schools, I just got there to have fun. So I thought that was a perk for me. I could take my classes at home and then I could experience the college party life, whatever. And during the weekends if I go up there. So that was also something that if you were thinking of going to community college and the only thing you care about are parties and all that stuff, like you can go to those schools. You can go to those parties during the weekend. You shouldn't be going to a university just for the parties. Like, that's just my opinion. Staying in community college, the classes I felt were, well, the thing is it's different because I am a biology student, so I was taking biology classes. I was taking general bio, general chem, organic chemistry, microbiology. So those classes are never easy wherever you go, I feel like. And maybe I'm just being biased or whatever, but I feel as though science majors are just a little bit harder than like regular arts majors and stuff. So yeah, even people think that classes in community college are just easier. Like they can be, and because the classes are smaller, you get to get in touch with your professors more. Unlike classes in universities where they're just huge lecture halls and all that stuff, like it's a classroom setting, so it's easy for you to get in touch with your professor. It's easy for you to participate in class. So that was also something that I liked because I was able to get in touch with my professors and it was easier for them to write me recommendation letters because they knew me as a student. So I wasn't competing with 200 other students, you know what I mean? So that was also a perk. So the thing is, I don't really have classes at a university to compare to community college, so I can't really tell you if it's easier. But from my friends who took summer classes at my community college that came home from universities, one of them said that it was easier, one of them said it was harder and failed a class there actually. You know, it just kind of depends on what class you take and who the professor is. So yeah, I don't really have anything to compare what classes to what to. So, but I'll check back with you guys on that after I take my first classes at Rutgers, see if it was easier or not. I got all my general classes done, my general bio, chem, orgo, and all that stuff, so I mean, I'm not going to be taking those there, so I can't really tell you if they're easier, but it definitely wasn't easy at community college, let me tell you. I studied my ass off for those. So, meeting people and talking to people, okay, so I did make friends, like I would talk to those people in my classes and stuff, but I never, like, kept in touch, you know? Yeah, like I don't think no. You kind of just go there to take your classes, like it's kind of whatever, so I haven't made like a forever friend, like, but I would see my best friends there. Me and Anna had a lot of our classes together, so we just kind of went to class together and like she was like my only friend basically. So I can't really say much about the friends thing and making friends because I honestly, like I made friends but not like forever friends, you know what I mean? So all in all, even though I had moments where I was like I hate it home, like I hate it or whatever, seeing myself from this point of view, looking back, I made the right decision by staying home. I'm currently not in debt, so that saved me a lot of money. Obviously, I'm gonna be in debt going into university now, but I saved myself a lot of money because 2 years at a university, that's a lot of money. And also, I had more time to just kind of figure myself out, figure who I am as a person without just rushing and just placing myself at a university just straight out of high school and just going full throttle by myself. For me personally, I knew I wasn't really ready to go off on my own. Some people are ready, some people are different, but for me, I feel like those 2 years staying home really helped me to figure out who I am as a person, what I like to do, and where I see myself heading. So I am honestly, like, going to community college was like one of the best decisions I could have ever made. Even though I did have times where I hated it here, like, I'm glad I pushed through, I stayed through because I have my associates in biology. I could be a substitute teacher, so I knew the college experience could wait. I'm gonna be at university for 2 years. it can wait. So if you guys are ever thinking about going to a community college, weigh out your pros and cons and see what works better for you. For me, I feel like community college was a good decision for me. Saved me a lot of money, and I mean, I'm still going to university now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I could shed a little light on community college, because I know there's a huge stigma on community college. It's something that I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I chose, even though choosing it in the first place was very hard for me. I was really sad going into community college, but even though in the back of my mind I knew I was saving myself money, I knew I was making the right decision. It was hard for me, but looking back to myself, I'm telling myself now I made the right decision, and I'm glad I did. I'm excited to go to university now. I'm ready to go, and yeah, so I hope I could help you guys a little bit on schooling, because I know some of you guys are still in high school deciding and stuff. But do what's best for you. Weigh out your pros and cons. I know a lot of people who go to community college from high school. I know a lot of people who go to universities in high school. Both happy, both sad, you know, so it just kind of depends on who you are as a person. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!